All right, so let's talk about it. You can do 10 push-ups, right? Maybe even 20 on a really good day. But when you try to hit a big goal, like 100, you just hit a wall. You're grinding every single day and nothing changes. You are stuck on a plateau, and today we are gonna smash right through it.
So really, why are you stuck? Your arms feel like they're on fire, your chest just gives up, and your brain is probably screaming, why am I not getting any stronger? It's a super common problem, but you know what? The answer is probably not what you think it is. And this right here, this is everything. It's not about how hard you're trying. You're not failing because you're lazy. You're stuck because the way you're training, your method, is fundamentally flawed for building real, lasting endurance. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's talk about that flawed method and exactly why the classic sets and reps approach is failing you.
So just look at this contrast for a second. On the left, that's what most of us do, right? 5 sets of 15 push-ups. It feels organized, it feels like you're doing something, but you're just repeating what your body can already do. You're just hanging out in your comfort zone. But on the right, that's the secret sauce, taking every single set to true, absolute failure. That is the zone where you force your body to adapt, to upgrade itself.
And that's the hamster wheel so many people are on. Look, building endurance isn't about doing comfortable reps over and over. You will literally never get to 100 push-ups by doing what you've always done. It is time for a completely different method. And this new method, it actually has a name. It's the secret that elite calisthenics athletes use to build just monstrous strength and control. It's called the ladder method. Now, this isn't just some workout I found online. This is a real training principle. It's specifically designed to push your body way past its perceived limits, forcing it to adapt in ways that your standard sets, they just can't. And let's be super clear about something. This is not another one of those 30-day challenges you see all over social media. Those are basically shortcuts that go absolutely nowhere. We're talking about a real training principle here for building functional strength that actually sticks around.
So, how does this thing work? Well, funnily enough, you're actually climbing down a ladder of difficulty. Let's break it down step by step.
Okay, here's the sequence. Pay close attention, because the details matter. You start at the top with your absolute hardest push-up variation. Think decline push-ups, and you go until you cannot do one more rep. Absolute failure. Then, and this is key, no break. You immediately drop into standard push-ups and go to failure again. Still no break. You then switch to an easier version, like incline push-ups, and hit failure one more time. And finally, you drop to your easiest variation, maybe knee push-ups, and you squeeze out every last rep until you literally cannot move. That entire 4-step drop, that is just one ladder.
So, how often should you put yourself through this? Well, the goal is to perform this full ladder sequence about 2 to 3 times a day on 3 to 4 training days per week. Yeah, it's a lot, but that volume is what drives the crazy fast adaptation.
So why all this intensity? I mean, it sounds brutal, and let's be honest, it is. But there's a really good scientific reason why training to true, absolute failure is so incredibly effective for growth. Think about that moment, the one where your arms literally give out and you just collapse. That is the trigger. That's the signal you're sending to your central nervous system that says, hey, what we currently have isn't enough. And in response, it kicks off the process of upgrading your muscular and neural pathways. And this is why the ladder method is so dang powerful. It's not just one thing, it's a whole system packed into a single, intense flow. You're building raw strength with the hard variations. You're building insane endurance by pushing through that fatigue. And you're teaching your body how to reach down and recruit every last muscle fiber it has to get the job done.
Now, I have to be completely honest with you. This method is ridiculously effective, but it comes with a challenge. A very, very big one.
99%. That is how many people who try this method quit, and they usually do it within the first couple of days. And I'm not exaggerating, it's a testament to just how demanding this kind of training really is. So, why does almost everyone quit? It's simple, really. This method holds nothing back. It finds your weaknesses, and it puts a giant spotlight on them immediately. There is absolutely nowhere to hide. It forces you to confront your limits head-on, from the very first set. It basically yanks you out of that comfortable zone of doing your easy 15 reps and throws you right into the deep end, where your muscles are just begging you to stop. But that deep zone, that's where the real growth happens. The kind of growth that most people, frankly, will never experience. So, the final question really is for you. Are you ready to stop repeating and start earning? Are you ready to train smarter, not just harder, and finally build the kind of strength that gets you to 100 push-ups? The method is right here. The choice is all yours.